This is an Imbolg, Stella meditation, treading the wheel of ages. Make yourself comfortable, either in a seated position on the floor, or laying down, or sitting in a chair. Take an eye bag and a blanket if you need to. And get comfortable. Taking 3 deep breaths into the body and releasing each exhale with a sigh. And as you release, with each sigh, your body becomes more and more relaxed. Adjust the body if you need to. Closing the eyes. In this meditation, visualize the Milky Way as our ancestors perceived it, as the rim of a divine cauldron in which life itself was created with the turn of the seasons. Let your breathing deepen and slowly, naturally, then expand your awareness to imagine that you are walking across a field of white snow in the black of night. Above you, the canopy of stars shines dazzling bright like a scattering of diamonds. Tall, pale shapes loom out of the darkness, and you see that you are walking between huge standing stones. The ground beneath you thrums to the beat of a great slow drum. And ahead, you catch the glimpse of a flickering fire, sending sparks up into the night. Others tread the path ahead and behind you, men and women, all approaching the fire, walking to the beat of the drum that you can hear but cannot see. The path slowly rises over a wide hill, and as you reach its summit, you see ahead of you a great enclosure of shimmering stones, each far taller and wider than a man, carved of pale rock. Within the circle is a vast host of men and women, each carrying a flaming torch, and in the middle, a huge bonfire, fed by logs the size of tree trunks. Taking your turn, you enter the circle and are led to the center. A man stands by the fire, drumming upon a stone cauldron covered with a tight skin. Another holds a tall staff with a mace head upon its end, carved into the form of a howling face with open eyes. The man with the staff places his hand upon your shoulder and turns you to look at the sky. The tall stones that shimmer in the darkness are met in the sky with a wash of white and glimmering stars in a vast belt, like a pale dragon coiled around the horizon, the rim of the cauldron of life. So perfectly does the line of the stones fit with the peaks and dips of the horizon, and the wide wash of stars, that the earth and heaven seem to merge into one another, without separation, as if one could step out of the circle and across space. Take a moment to look around you and see the circling stars as a whole wheel of infinite size, and take in their wonder for a while. They may speak to you in their own way if you are open to their messages. When it is time, the man with the staff hands you a flaming torch, and you join the procession walking around the circle. Your steps fall easily into the slow beating of the drum, and your heart is light within you. You are met by others, men and women, each taking a place as near as they dare to each other, raising their torches high overhead. As you tread the wheel of the circle, a strange thing begins to happen. Your feet at first crunch upon snow, but as you progress around the circle, the snow melts, and the grass peeps through just as the sun rises in the east. You continue in your procession, and to your amazement the grass grows tall, and flowers spring underfoot as the sun trails overhead, spinning across the sky, before disappearing into fading light in the west. There is sudden darkness before it appears again, rising and falling again and again. Light flickers and is followed by darkness at great speed, impossible to follow. The grass slows its growth, and the flowers fade and wither, and the soft meadow turns crackly with autumn leaves, before once again you feel snow beneath your feet. Over and over as you tread, the wheel of the seasons turn, and the great wheel of the stars all around turns with you. You feel the pull of their slow spinning, as if they are the spindle and you are the thread. Your steps, the churning brew in the cauldron of life itself. In time, the snow melts once more, and you see the dawn glimmer on the horizon. Your steps take you from the dead of winter to the first tentative signs of spring to come, and you know it is time to step out of the circle. The man with the staff guides you to its edge, takes your torch and bids you farewell. Thank him for this night's wisdom. Before turning and returning the way you came, between the stones, over the hill, and back to your everyday world. The wheel has turned, and your steps now take you ever nearer to the new day and the spring waiting just over the horizon. Hold for a moment the memory of what you have seen and felt, and know it is yours, always. Take 3 deep breaths into the body. As we begin to wake up the body, moving the feet and toes, fingers and hands. You might like to take a stretch, stretching the arms and the legs, have a yawn. Rubbing the hands together, get some heat in the palms of the hands. Then place the palms over the eyes. And then when you're ready, release the hands. And we're going to ground. First 2 fingers down to the earth. The ring finger and pinky finger are held by the thumb. Pressing the fingers down into the earth, imagining the color red. Roots. You're rooted into the earth. Breathing. So when you feel that heaviness come into your lower body, then you can release the fingers and take some food and drink. Blessed be.